The fact of the matter is Dominic Raab has always had a checkered career. Why has he had a checkered career? First of all, because he had no right to be Deputy Prime Minister. He had no real experience of major office. When he did, ironically, get experience of major office, he made a total mess of it because he preferred to stay on holiday, doing whatever the hell he was doing on holiday, to actually being Foreign Secretary, which I was Deputy Foreign Secretary once. I can tell you, it's one of the most fascinating jobs in the world. So he's plainly an odd fish. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that Raab has any real claims to that job. And the reality is the world will continue on its axis. Raab will moan all he likes, and his limited gang of supporters will moan all they like, but it's not going to make any difference. You know, what is it, the old Arabic saying, the dogs bark, but the caravan moves onward.
Let's have a chat, because you've just said, you know, that those supporters of Dominic Raab won't like this. Well, let's bring one such onto the programme immediately, and that's Neil Parish, former Conservative MP. Neil, hello, thank you for joining us this afternoon. I believe you're aggrieved and you're outraged on behalf of Dominic Raab.
I don't think I'm aggrieved and outraged, but what I would say is with Dominic Raab is that he has, you know, he's a very exacting man, and he drives himself hard, and he drives all those around him. So the problem he has is that he will not perceive that he's bullied. Now, I think in this case he did, and of course he's resigned, which he had to do because he said he would. So where I agree with David Mellor is that the caravan will move on. I think what I wanted to sort of put this afternoon is I think we've just got to be a little bit careful to make sure that when government ministers want to drive change, that they are able to. So I think that is the risk when, you know, something like this happens. So I think where I would say is that Dominic Raab will make his case next week in the House of Commons, you know, when he makes his statement. I think he won't accept that he's a bully, because he doesn't believe he was. Now, I think he doesn't have a bedside manner. I think that's a polite way of putting it, and he drives everything hard. But he actually believes he wasn't a bully. And I think what we've got to be careful now is let's make sure we've accepted his resignation. I think he did have to go. I think what we now need to make sure of, that as, you know, we try and change government policy, that ministers are able to do that, and not just held account because the particular civil servant perhaps doesn't like the change in policy.